Hello dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and I am your host here with the video topic Euro USD and GBP USD technical analysis today. I am a Dukas Copy community member. Please don't confuse me with the employee of Dukas Copy. I am not. So all the views or the opinions or whatever the trading ideas we are going to discuss in this video are of my own. As the name suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of the Euro and US dollar and the British pound against the US dollar. If the time permit, we will also carry out the technical analysis of other major pairs. In this session, we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading. As a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information, whether it is political or any of other nature, that is fundamental nature, is already priced into the chart. So we will try to follow the charts only for our analysis. In this program, we will only be using the candlestick charts. We will try to find out the key levels for all the pairs and we will see how we can trade from them. If you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to your channel page and then select the playlist and search for the profitable candlestick patterns and the profitable chart patterns playlist. It will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. Last but not least, everything that I say in this video is for information or knowledge purposes only. You should do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. So before I start, let us go through the risk disclaimer first. Please pause the video and go through this risk disclaimer properly. It is very important. So now you have gone through the risk disclaimer. So let us switch to the charts. The first chart that is there on your screen is the dollar index. It actually signifies the strength of the dollar. Right now it is at 93.77. We can see that there are below these two lines, these are the probable areas of demand, and the probable area of supply is at 94.29 now. So 94.29 is the resistance zone for this particular line. Now I have increased it to these two levels which the price has recently seen and has seen as a resistance in the past. So now I have changed my levels. Earlier it was 94 point something, now it is 94.48 because this is the level where the supply came this time, and this is the level where demand came this time. So I've adjusted my levels. This we have to do every time the price tries to go past a level. So if I include these two levels also, so this is approximately 93.63 is the area where we can expect further demand. And also this rising channels support line will be dynamically acting as a support for the price. So right now 94.48 is the resistance and 93.63 area, this zone is the zone of demand, or otherwise this rising channels support line will act as a zone of support or demand zone. Talking about the euro against the US dollar, today once again we have seen the test of 1.1665 region, which we have already marked so many times as the resistance, and 1.1607 we have marked as a support zone. So this is an area where we are expecting the the demand to come in, and actually there is a demand of euro in this region and there is a supply of euro in this region. So that is why every time the price goes to 1.1665 it gets rejected, and when it goes to 1.1607 it gets rejected here too. So now where is the price going? Actually it is uncertain still, but seeing the bearishness of the price and the strength of the bears here, it is possible that the price may be headed back to 1.1495 region. But to get this confirmation, we need a closing below 1.1607 on the daily closing basis. When the price closes below 1.1607, this level of 1.1495 may be exposed. But right now, since the price is trading between these two levels, so 1.1607 is the support and 1.1665 is the resistance for this price in the coming days. Talking about the GBP USD, we have already marked it that there is this rising channel, and if we switch to 4 hour, actually in 4 hour it is more clear. The price action of GBP USD is better in the 4 hour. You see the price is rising, but on the long term actually this trend line here is standing here, and on this trend line here, if we join these two highs, this trend line was here. The price came back below this, and right now is trading below this. So this is still like a hanging sword. This area can supply resistance and push the prices down to 1.3696, but since it is a bullish price action on the 4-hour, if this price action has to be more bullish, or if the price has to continue further to test this long line or maybe to 1.3886, it has to go through this channel which I'm going to draw right now. It has to go through this channel to the upside. Once it breaks it to the upside, we can expect some bullish price action, but for that the price need to test this line here. This line will be acting as a good support if the price is able to test this line, and if it tests this line, it may attract buyers here, which can push the prices higher. Okay, but right now the price is contained in this rhombus or rectangle, you can say, or parallelogram. Once it is out of it to the upside or to the downside, it will decide whether the price is going back to this long line or maybe 1.3886 level, or to the downside to 1.3696. Right now it is trading right on the resistance of 1.3768. It can push the prices down to test this rising channels support line, and that can provide support and push the prices higher, but till now it is not sure. Even if the price goes higher, then this falling trend line will be acting as a resistance. So there's a lot of things going on in GBP USD here, so I think we should be staying away from this market till the time it clears this parallelogram here. Okay, once it clears this rectangle, you can say, or parallelogram, or whatever you want to say, this square piece, this four-sided piece, till the time it is not able to clear this on to the downside or upside, I think we should not be fingering with GBP USD here. Okay, stay away from this market. Talking about the Australian dollar here is a important thing. That one important thing is that it has broken above the double bottom and now is trying to test this double bottom's neckline as the fresh support. And if you are willing to try this to the bullish side, maybe you want the price to go up, then what you can do is turn it to the 4-hour and make that channel type of thing which we had created there, okay, like this, and see. Okay, it has already broken out of it, and maybe the price is going back to 0.75634 again in this market. For that, we just need to clear this high here, okay, this high here, which is at around 0.7511. So the price is very close, and if there is no all right, there's one more thing, there's one more channel. Actually, we should cater for this channel also. Yeah, see, this channel is holding. So since this channel is holding and the price is going to go up, so this channel's support line will always be acting as a support when the price starts going up. So 0.7563 I think is the next resistance, and if the price starts coming back below 0.7477, then 0.7426 will also act as support. Right now 0.7477 is support and 0.7563 is the resistance in Australian dollar. In the New Zealand dollar, on the similar lines, you can draw a falling trend line, a falling channel, and this will help you in understanding whether, okay, here also the falling channel has been almost broken. The price is trying to go above, but 0.7170 is the immediate resistance. Also notice that this falling channels line is a long-term falling channel line, and this may attract sellers here. And if we can push the price higher than this channel here, then long-term bullishness will resume in the New Zealand dollar, and the next target will be 0.7315, and after that 0.7558 in this market. All right, but right now this is already in the resistance zone of 0.7170, and the next target to the downside is 0.7075 in this market. USD CHF is trying to find some support at 0.9165 zone. Actually, it is a bit lower now. This is the area that we are talking about now. This is the zone of support now, 0.9154, and it is trying to find some resistance at the current level. So I will mark this level also, because see here multiple times the price has found support and resistance. So why not to mark this? Okay. So this is now another level of supply which we are witnessing. This level of supply is 0.9199, or you can say 0.9200. This is what is attracting sellers now, and if the sellers are being attracted, the price may be going back to 0.9154 here. Actually we can draw a falling channel here also on the 4-hourly. If we draw a falling channel on the 4-hourly, so this is how it will look like. Maybe the price is finding resistance at 0.9200 and may push back to 0.9154 again. But right now 0.9200 is the resistance and 0.9154 area is the support for the USD CHF. USD JPY, it is consolidating, or you can say those who are not very bullish now in this market are trying to give up on their positions, and when the price will be favorable, buyers will enter again for sure. But right now it is a consolidation that is happening, or you can say profit booking what is happening, because it has moved very fast in a very less time. So expect some profit booking, and then after that profit booking there may be another move up soon. But right now it does not look like an up move, and the price is shedding the profits. 112.18 is the support, the hardcore support that I am thinking is a very huge support if the price is able to make it to 112.18, and if not, then 114.54 is the resistance. Talking about the USD CAD, 1.2421 is the immediate resistance now, and 1.2271 is the support. But I'll not be looking for buying this market because this is a selling market. So I'll be looking for a selling at around 1.2493 or maybe 1.2421 region. And support is 1.2271 in this market. Brent has met the resistance of 86.71, which we had marked on our chart. It has met that resistance today and has made an intraday high of 86.68 to be exact. Now the support is sitting at 83.44 to the downside if we start going down from here, and on the upside I have not actually marked. I should actually mark the higher rates here. So yes, now the higher rates are possible. One is 88.49. All right. Yeah, 88.49, and thereafter these lows here, and then these highs here. So 88 and then 96 and then 99. So these are the levels which may attract sellers. But looking at the current price action, it seems that the 83.44 may be tested very soon in this market. Euro GBP, I was thinking that fresh buyers have emerged and they are trying to push the prices up. 0.8472 acted as a good resistance, but and pushed the prices back to 0.8433. 0.8407 is the level which may be tested soon, and if that level breaks, then the price will go to not all time, but long-term support line at 0.8277. Why I'm saying long-term support line? Because this level has acted as a support here, and see, after buying from 0.8277 levels, the price was pushed back to 0.9500 in the year 2019, and before that this price has been able to give support to this in 2016, and before that this level was a good support in 2013. So this is actually an important level, but can the price go below this? Yes, of course it can go below, but we just have to keep a sharp eye on this level because it can attract many buyers, those who are bullish in the euro against the pound. But right now the resistance is at 0.8472 and the support is 0.8407 in this market. Talking about the gold, gold is bullish right now. It has broken below this falling, above this falling trend line, and now the next target will be 1831. Support is at 1795. GBP JPY found support at 156.08. This is a multi-year resistance that the price has broken. So now 156.08 is the support. The next resistance is at 160.10. 122.53 is the support in CHF JPY, and then I am expecting the price to drop to at least to 122.53 before the fresh buyers emerge to push the price higher. Also notice that in case you can get a buy near this zone, because this is a confluence of two support, one is this rising channel support line and the second is this horizontal support or the resistance that is broken, which may attract now fresh buyers here. So yes, 122.53 may be a very good area of opportunity to go long in this CHF JPY, because I'm talking about from a long-term perspective, because after so many times, after so many months of price action, the prices finally broke out of this 118 area, then found support here. Now this may be a leg 1, 2, and this may be your leg 3, and it can go extend all the way to 135 actually. So yes, your area of opportunity lies near 122.53 in the CHF JPY. So where is the resistance? Right now the resistance has actually shifted from 124.04 to 124.36 region, and the support is at 122.53 in this market. USD is trading between the support of 1.5458 and 1.5675 resistance. I'm expecting the price to go back to 1.5675 before it drops down to 1.5271, and it has not happened. And in fact, yesterday there was a bullish pin bar, but now it is a bearish engulfing forming. This is suggesting that the price may not go up and go down to 1.5271 instead. And if that level is broken, then I really don't know where the euro is going against Australian dollar, because I think Australian dollar is going to go up and euro is going to go down. So what I'm thinking is that this level will become vulnerable. 1.5271 is very much vulnerable, and maybe this level is going to break in the coming days, looking at the bullish scenario of Australian dollar and the bearish scenario of the euro. Talking about the euro New Zealand, euro and New Zealand both are bullish. So yeah, 1.6141 is the support in this market, 1.6321 is the resistance. Nothing to discuss actually. This long-term trend line seems like to be breaking right now on the euro New Zealand, but if you switch to weekly, then this line has already broken almost. So yeah, if we see a close below 1.6141, this will indicate that the euro is going to be more weak against the New Zealand dollar on the similar lines of euro AUD, and the price may extend to 1.5484 in this market also. Oh, silver is bullish. There's no doubt about it. When this closing happened, we had told the same day that now silver is bullish, and now the next target of 24.81 is achieved. So after 24.81, if the candle is able to manage a close above 24.81, then 25.62 is going to be the next resistance level. Right now 23.84 is the support for the silver. This index is finding resistance at 12,066. This is our level, but I'm expecting the price to actually go to this level and then get back. If that happens, then 11,277 will again attract bids, and in between 11,859 may be a small support for the price. Euro CHF in a very bad shape. Actually today there looks like a bullish bullish engulfing, but you see at the higher levels it got rejected. It is again indicating that the price may be going back down to this falling channels support line. But right now I think because the euro is weak today, so maybe CHF is weaker, that's why it is a green candle here, and CHF maybe getting pulled back because CHF was very strong. Yeah, we have seen against CHF JPY. So there is a possibility that after small hikes here, maybe if the price goes back to this line and then fall back, some pullback has to happen for a healthy price action. So 1.0695 is the resistance, and here this falling channel support line is the dynamic support for the price. And after that, actually we have these lows here which may act as a support here, 1.0604 region for the euro CHF. For the GBP CHF, the price has broken below this rising channel. Now this broken support line is acting as a resistance for this. We can check this on the 4-hourly chart. So this level is now, this not level, but this area is now acting as a resistance. Also notice that this here was an area of resistance, then acted as a support. Now the price is almost in the same area, so you can say this is a confluence of the resistances. So from here the price may be pushed back to 1.2632 and 1.2550 region again. So right now the resistance is at the resistance is actually where the price is trading right now, and the support is 1.2632. Talking about the euro CAD, I'm expecting the price to go up from here because I see a lot of bids coming in here. Double bottom is there on the 4-hour. This double bottom or triple bottom, whatever you call it, it is about to break to the upside, and if it does, then the targets are huge. See, 1 bottom, 2 bottom, 3 bottom, 4 bottom. How many bottoms you want to make it here? Actually this is already in a rectangle formation now. Okay, so once the price breaks above 1.4410, so once the price breaks above 1.4410, I think it may come back to this level again to find a support here, and then the price may be pushing to 1.4431, 1.4457 and 1.4605 in this market. So this is what I'm expecting in the euro against the Canadian dollar. Last thing that we are going to discuss is the Bitcoin. Bitcoin has broken out of the rising channel's resistance line. Now, if something breaks out of the resistance of the rising channel, it is considered as extremely bullish. Okay. Now, even after breaking out of it, it is trying to find support at the resistance, broken resistance. So this means that it is going to fly high or it is going to soar. Now the buyers are so aggressive that they have broken out of the resistance, which is upper resistance of the rising channel, and now that is area of support. So expect a lot of gains in the Bitcoin in the coming time. We just need to see a high of this candle, that is 66,923, to be broken. As soon as this is broken, I think you will find Bitcoin rising very sharply. That's it for today, guys. I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. I cannot stress it more, but this is extremely important. That is why I tell this thing every day when I try to wrap up my session, because you have to adjust your position size always in such a manner that if you lose, you should not lose more than 1% of your initial capital. With this note, I shall end this video. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Have a profitable day. Thank you very much for sparing your time. If you find this video useful for you, you can hit that like button which is below the video. You can subscribe to the channel now for the daily forex updates. You can also share it with your friends if you want to.
so that they can also have a benefit from these support and resistance levels.